What's poppin'? It's your girl Jazzy J. How y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, welcome. If not, what is up, Buttercup? I'm sure you guys have noticed, but I've kind of changed the layout of how I'm gonna do my videos from now on because, quite honestly, I'm loving this. I feel very regal. I feel very royal. I don't want this feeling to end. So from here on out, until I actually move and whatnot, I'm going to be doing, oh my god, why is it get so dark? Hang on. So until I move, this is gonna be my setup and I'm quite happy with being here. Yeah. But today is Sunday, which means technically speaking, it is my manga and a mukbang. We used to be manga and a makeover, but honestly I'm getting real sick and tired of trying to learn makeup. It's not my forte, but eating is. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Originally my plan was to talk about Cheating Girls Must Die. I will say any webcomic series that I talk about can be found for free online. Typically you would go to the website that is requested from the mangaka, from whoever it was that created the webcomic, and go to their specific website and you will be able to find their webcomic. You'll be able to read it as they update it. You can read it for free and you can give them donations, which donations are highly encouraged to support these creators so that they can continue to make a living income. Maybe they can make something. I don't know how many people are contributing. And then, continue making webcomics so that I have content. But right now there's a lot of content out there, so I have plenty of time to weed my way through the muck and give y'all just juicy content, okay? But won't be doing that today. Why? Because my notes are on a different computer, and that computer is at my current job. So I need to get those notes off, and then next week I'll do the whole Cheating Men Must Die. I read it on a webcomic app, but after that webcomic app no longer existed, then I just found it online and read it for free. Right, the second season of The Beau and the Beast is also out as well. I'm thinking that one you can find for free online as well, unless it's one of those things where it's exclusive to the webcomic app, which I highly doubt that. But instead, we're going to be talking about the past week that I have had and why I currently sound like this, because I probably sound different, don't I? And I also have some food, which is literally just rice and some black beans, because I made tacos without any meat source. My beans were my protein yesterday, and I just wanted the rice and beans today. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Honestly, this video is not going to be a long one, and the reason for that is because this past week has been hell. It's been hell. On Saturday, it was my friend's birthday. Oh, sorry. Not birthday. Birthday party, birthday shindig type of thing. And it just gets so dark. I don't even know what to do. I absolutely love and adore this friend. Absolute sweetheart. She just makes my world. Love her to death. I love you. Anyway, drove up to the birthday shindig where we were all going to meet, which was about an hour and 40 minutes away from where I live, because I had to go yeah, about an hour and 40 minutes away from where I live, and that, I think that included traffic as well. A bit far of a drive, but, you know, the first thing that we did was, we decorated cupcakes at a cupcake place, and a lot of fun. Could not eat it. Could not eat it. Not at all. Because, well, yeah, they're not vegan. They're not vegan. I'm dragging. Long story short about the birthday party, I ended up getting sick. I got COVID from the bingo place that we went to, because that's the only place that I could think of that I could have picked it up from is the bingo, which is, as people know, bingo, you know, a lot of people play bingo, so yeah, exactly. So I didn't realize it. I had intended to go shopping on Sunday, the day after. Again, had no idea that I contracted COVID, was asymptomatic, thought everything was fine. On Sunday, I ended up going shopping, and while I was leaving the store, it was raining. Now, I typically do grocery shopping once a month, and unless I desperately need something, I do not go back to the grocery store, because I just don't need to. I got drenched, and it was cold, and instead of me being able to warm up right away, I had to continue putting all the groceries away. Then I had to defog my windshield, and then I came home and I had to put everything away, and I was running in and out of my place and opening and closing the freezer and opening and closing the fridge, and it just lo and behold, I got sick. On Monday, I had a scratchy throat. Now typically when I get a scratchy throat, that's the first indication of like, oh my gosh, this is not good. I don't get sick. Clearly I need to get this out of me before it gets any worse, okay? So what do? I drink a crap ton of hot tea with honey or a crap ton of hot water. If you guys don't know, hot drinks are much better for you than cold drinks, because hot drinks are closer to the internal temperature of your body, making it a lot easier for your body to absorb the fluids rather than trying to drink cold water, because with cold water your body has to heat up the fluid first and then it can absorb it. So if you're not feeling well, or if you need to be hydrated quickly, you're better off drinking like room temperature to warm water. Okay? That's just how that is. Well, anyway, that's what I was doing. So on Monday, my throat was just scratchy. On Tuesday, though, because I'm an asthmatic, the bacteria in my throat, the scratchiness, started to travel down into my lungs, and as an asthmatic, that is very concerning, because of all the things in the world that I could possibly suck at, breathing is at the top of the list. My lungs just do not work, and that's how they've always been. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm having trouble breathing, then I need to use my inhaler, right? Well, at the time that I was beginning to panic because my lungs were slowly closing in on themselves, I failed to take into account that my inhaler had expired like 7 years ago. My asthma was so dormant that I had not needed new medication for 7 years. Actually, for 7 years. For 7 years. So, it was It was interesting because I shook my inhaler like you normally do. Oh, that was my phone. Took one puff and my heart rate skyrocketed. It was an immediate effect of, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my, like I felt my heart beating in my head, beating in my legs and in my arms. I felt it beating in my back. I was like, oh my god. Turns out my heart rate got up to 150 on Tuesday. That's not good. For those of you who don't know, I don't know the exact number of a healthy heart rate range, but it's under 100. I can tell you that it is under 100. Probably above 90, probably around 95, 96 is probably good. I don't even know what to do with the darkening. It's really starting to piss me off. Now at the time, I didn't realize that my heart had gone to 150, nor did I realize that I contracted COVID either. I was at work and it happened at like 9:45 in the morning. I remember that specifically because it was very immediate effect. It was giving Jackrabbit on illegal substances. Just starts with a C. Illegal substances. Okay, that's very much what it was. Not good. Scared the crap out of my coworker, and she's like, "So, I don't think you're okay." And I was like, "No, I don't think so either. I don't think I'm okay either. I'm not in the least am I okay right now." So they called over the pediatrician because where I work is in a clinic. So there's other areas. I mean, there are other offices in the building where I work. So they just had one of the other doctors come over and check me out. And they're like, "Yeah, this seems like it's pretty normal for albuterol." And I'm like, "No, I promise you it's not normal for albuterol because I've taken albuterol plenty of times growing up. And, well, this hasn't happened before. So, no, it's not normal. It's not good." Basically, I ended up getting sent over to urgent care and they did an EKG and they're like, "So your heart rate is at like above 140 and we're concerned because at this point," so originally it started at 9:45, right? I didn't get into urgent care until probably around 1:30. Yeah, probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish is when I actually got to urgent care. Maybe even a little bit later because one of my coworkers had to go and drop me off over there. So that means, so it was 9:45. So basically 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2. So 5 hours. And in that 5-hour time span, my heart rate was still over 140. So maybe 150 is a bit too low. Maybe it got higher than that. I'm just not aware. Not good. I could have kicked the bucket. I definitely could have kicked the bucket. From there, I got rushed to the hospital and they did all sorts of things. I mean, they took blood, a few vials of my blood. The person in the ambulance like jabbed my arm with the IV and could not for the life of her find a vein. And to me, that's crazy because I'm skinny. Like, it's not hard for you once you put on the little rubber thing here. Like, you could, like, well, actually, that's bone. But like, it's not hard to find a vein. Why are you sticking it? Dog. I'm, like, I got muscle, but I'm skinny. It's not that hard to find a vein on me. And I was like, at this point, you're just destroying my veins by just jabbing them repeatedly. And I'm getting irritated because one is looking you dead in the face. It's like popping you in the face. and you're hitting everywhere but that vein. Anyway, the nurse in the hospital was able to get on the first try. I was like, thank God, because she mutilated my arm. They did a COVID test where they took the little swab thingy with the cotton on the end, and they stuck it right at my nose, and that was terrible. And then they did for strep, where they stuck it to the back of my throat, and that was terrible. So they tested for the flu, they tested for strep, they tested for COVID. Everything came back negative except for COVID, and they're like, yeah, so you have to isolate. And I was like, oh, well, that's good to know. So I did proceed to tell everybody. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it was like a very bad cold, except the fatigue was real. Fatigue was real. I passed out for probably 3 days. I was just non-stop sleeping for 3 days. I was sleeping at work. Don't sleep at work, guys. Don't do that. But I was sleeping at work because I was just that tired. So yeah, because then it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And as you can tell, that is why I sound stuffy. That is why I keep clearing my throat, because there's a crap ton of phlegm buildup that has just been there now. And it's steadily coming out. Originally today I was supposed to go on another birthday trip, but I asked my friends and they said, well, you should probably stay home and get some rest. And I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna stay home and get some rest. A lot of coughing, a lot of sneezing. I was actually doing very well with just water and vitamin C. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my gosh, go against the CDC. Oh my gosh, go against this. Oh my gosh, go against whatever. Use your own discretion. Talk to your doctor, as I'm not a licensed doctor. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want people taking and running with this and saying, this girl is saying that you should do this, that, and the other, and this is what you shouldn't do with COVID, and this, that, and the other, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Honestly, I've already resigned myself to the fact that it's going to become the flu. It's not leaving our society ever. It's sticking around forever. So, I mean, I just kind of live with it. I don't really care. That's just me. You can do you. Whatever you wish to do. You want to sit there and say, oh, we're going to eradicate it? No, we're not. No, we're not. We had a chance to slow things down and we didn't take it. So, I guess at this point I say suck it up, because it's here to stay. Just like we have flu season, we're gonna have COVID season. And neither are good. I'm not saying that they're good things, but I'm saying it's here to stay. No, I don't have to be a scientist or a doctor to see that that's the case. Anybody with half a brain cell can see that it's sticking around to stay. And change, like influenza. Oh, big whoop. Anyway. That's probably also why I'm not as much of a peppy, happy-go-lucky mood, because I'm tired. I'm tired. Can you blame me? I mean, like honestly, can you blame me? No. But yeah. Oh, and then on Thursday, my menstrual cycle started. So, yeah, that was about it. I do hope you guys had a much better week than I did. I will for sure definitely have more content coming out next week. Again, with Cheating Man Must Die. It is set up in such a fashion that it's almost like Black Mirror. Like, there are a bunch of different stories that you would think aren't really connected. Well, no, actually, you can see the connection between them, but they're different stories all within one webcomic type of thing. It's bouncing between worlds. But anyway, that is it. that is all I have for this weekend, for this video. I am tired. I have been cleaning. I don't want to clean. I don't want to go back to work. But yeah, you guys know where to find me. I'm on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. We'll see how much longer that'll last. You can go ahead and shoot me an email, I guess, if you want to see something. You can go ahead and drop I'm tired. Let me finish this out correctly. Well, that's it. That's all I have for this video, guys. So, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to that to hit that subscribe button. Wow. Go ahead and turn on the bell notification so you know when I post another video. If you like this, go ahead and drop it down in the comments below. If you want to see something different, go ahead and drop that down in the comments below. I will go ahead and link all of my social media into the description box if I feel like it. And I will go ahead and drop my email in the description box as well, because maybe somebody wants to reach out to me via email. Or you can always just go ahead and DM me, and either those are all fine. Alright, but until then, I will go ahead and see you guys next time. Bye!